Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back once again to the channel. I'm just here admiring Sarge, the new Welcome to Radiator Springs, along with the key change. Such a beautiful package. Well, not except for the back, but one beautiful package. And compared to the recent package that we've been seeing, we've been received. No, perhaps, right? In the future, the package are going to change and we might get something completely different. Anyhow, we are going to be continuing with the Disney Pixar Cars character encyclopedia. Where did we left off? I think we were approaching the Cars 2 section. Did we go here? Did we go there? Let's see. Right here. Yes. So, I believe so. Let me see. Perhaps did we stop here or not? Well, it doesn't really matter. Shall we continue with some of the Cars 1 movie racers? Shiny Wax, Bumper Save, and Bumper Save got a new next gen hauler. Amazing. Sidewall Shine. Remember, Sidewall Shine is being recently released under the NASCAR. Is it back here? Oh, there it is. Ha ha ha. And then obviously the number changes is number 3, and 74 was for the Cars 1 series. And check that out. That is the original or first Cars movie hauler. Very hard to find and very expensive to get. Yikes. And here is Easy Idol, the PD. Remember that the PD of Easy Idol, along with the racer number 51, was found, I would say, 2.5 years. Oh, there was just way too many of them. They came in a 2-pack and they were in Target. They were everywhere. Now, Easy Idol is back for this year with a completely different look in the package. The package looks amazing. Retread number 79, released last year under the Blue Desert as a metallic. And Clutch number 121, super difficult to find. I mean, this car, it's hard to find. Even when it was released, you would have thought, oh yeah, that car is going to be a piece of cake, a walk in the park and the store. No, absolutely. Now let me adjust my seat here. And here comes some of the racers. I actually prefer this body style of racers from Cars 1. Sort of looks like Chick Hicks body style with the big mustache. Here is Gasprin number 70, number 73, Rev and Go. And Spotter Stop, number 92. So some of these cars are being re-released. Number 92, 63, Transberry Juice, meaning like transmission juice, was released a few months ago, and the color is completely different. Gasket, number 56, Fiverr Fuel. Check that out. Let's move on. Okay, so enough of the racers. Check out the haulers, and you already know who this guy is. This is Jerry, the recycled batteries, one angry, grumpy fella. Remember, he yelled at Lightning McQueen for not having his headlights on, because Lightning McQueen confused him with the Mac. And obviously, Jerry is not a Mac. That is a type of hauler. He is actually a Peterbilt, so he was not very happy. Get confused. Sort of like when you call somebody else a different name, right? They're never happy, but what you gonna do? And here are some of the most expensive haulers on eBay. I think Van crankless shaft is the most expensive hauler right now. Somewhere $130 for this particular hauler, and if you're able to find it, of course. Otherwise, forget about it. And here it's who is this? A Van and Mini. So Van and Mini, it's been released so many times, and actually Van. Interesting that Van was in the Tomb series. That was amazing. And so, what are these fellas? So these fellas are so for like shipping services. Both of them. So like your UPS and what's the next one? I don't even remember. Perhaps Amazon. But this is in the Cars world. And who in the world is he all by himself? Himself is Milton Caliper. So he is very sociable. He was employed at the courthouse in Radiator Spring. I don't remember seeing him in the courthouse when Lightning McQueen was being sentenced to repair the road. And what else is it? However, he purchased a house at the other end of town on purpose so he could meet and greet other cars during his commute to work. How about that? Probably something some of Americans we are kind of losing, right? This socializing and say hello to people that we see at work and outside work. And here is Frank, the Combine. How many times has Frank has been released? Probably re-released 3 to 4 times, and nothing has really changed. So perhaps we may want to see him as metallic. Can you imagine metallic Frank? Amazing. That would be just amazing vehicle. And here is Leroy, and we saw Leroy at the end of Cars 1 movie where he got like off-road tires. Yeah, it was a spectacular, and it was actually recently released last year. And Fred is the Super Lemon, or the Super Rusties, I should say. Fred is totally falling apart like most of the cars, some of the old cars here in Southern California. You find this type of cars in junkyards, and they're just rust. That's why they call them the top rusties. And here is actually Fred was released a few times. Once was oversized, and one with the Fred with bumper stickers. So amazing how such an ugly little car was released so many times, and compared to other cars, they only been released once. And here is the Ferrari, the F430 diecast, a highly collectible because it appeals to Ferrari fans as well as Cars fans. So if you're a Ferrari fan, you probably have this car, and along with some of the other fancy vehicles that were released. This was released, actually a re-release this last month. Antonio Veloci Excelente. So hopefully you found it. Found at Target. And here it is, Bessie. Now Bessie, remember before the 2 years ago re-release, it was super expensive. It's not even a car, doesn't even have eyes, doesn't even have a mouth. But it was a very expensive vehicle to achieve to the collection if you had. So it was clocking around $300 to $400, and then in about 3 years ago was re-released. And yeah, too bad, fellas, for those that were selling Bessie. And guess what? Now it's gone. So perhaps the price is gonna go up. And here is your regular tractor. So we have seen so many tractors being re-released this past 2 years. Fantastic, right? The whole scene from Cars 3 movie where the tractors actually transform, or actually the racers transform into a tractor, was super spectacular. Whoever thought of that, hey man, thumbs up for you. Check that out. The Storyteller's collection. One of the most expensive cars is gonna be Rhonda, Laverne, and Sheila. If you have these 3 vehicles, you are a top dog collector. I myself don't have them, because why? They're $800, all 3 in the pack, and you could find them used. They're kind of beat up, and it's still $160 each. So that is a very expensive set. And who would have thought, right, that in 2009 they were all released in a 3-pack in Target, possibly $12. Who would have thought of that? So can you imagine if you would have bought all those cars in Target at $12 back in 2009? Dude, you will be rich right now. You will be the Mr. Super Collector, because now they're super expensive. And Bubba, so it says Bubba first appeared in the World of Cars story. Hoodwick. He's a big bully who challenged Mater to a backwards race, and we already know who won, because Mater is the top dog when it comes to backwards racing. And Bubba was only, check that out, it was only available in a 2-pack with brand new Mater. It's interesting. Exclusively, obviously, it was exclusive to Target stores in the US only. So thank God, because some of those cars were international release only. But I still don't have Baba, because it passed my budget. And here we go, the cousins, right? This is Mater's cousin, Bufar, Cletus, and Judd. And I actually have these three cars. I bought them individually at $65 each, roughly around 5 years ago. And I opened the packs because it's just me. And at the movies, now at the movies, all these cars at the movies for the most part are being re-released. And perhaps this year, still, you may find all these cars for the exception of Jetty with snow cones. You're not gonna find that, but and also PT Flea. You're not gonna find them this year, but perhaps you will find the rest because they were being re-released once again. And Todd, that was released 2 years ago. Brand new Todd. I say brand new Todd was released 2 years ago. So spectacular at the movies. So that's why some of us we love Cars 1 because there were so many characters and a lot of thought put into that movie in comparison to Cars 2. So here we go, back to Lightning McQueen once again. And some of the fans, who is this guy? Courtney Breaking. Lightning has super fans all over the world. That is absolutely true, even in the real world. So in Tokyo, he comes bumper to bumper with a mini version of himself. The super fan is so shocked at meeting Lightning McQueen that he faints. We all saw that on Cars 2 movie scene, and I actually have this car. Very interesting vehicle. Never been re-released again. Too bad for some of those fans. And let's see. So we're gonna end up here back with Mater. And these were some of the Maters, and still difficult to find. If you got taco truck Mater, and I'm not talking about the Disney store taco truck, the actual Mattel size, oh man, that is money, because it's not even available on eBay. So if you have it in the package, save it, because it's a one super difficult car to find. And obviously the rest, Wasabi Mater with spy glasses, Ivan Mater, also difficult to find, even though it was released somewhere around 7 years ago, along with Funny Car Mater. I always like Funny Car Mater. And talking about Funny Car Mater, how he made himself into the minis world. So a spectacular release, this mini. So hopefully the rest of the characters, so sort of like Taco Mater, are get released into the minis world. That would be spectacular for all the collectors. Anyhow, there you have them, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to stop on Cars 2 page 39, and I will see you next. Once again, thank you for staying, thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you soon.